Hey kids, thanks for joining me in the garage again. Today we're going to go on a little adventure. We're actually headed out of the garage and we're going to go pick up a trailer here on the truck and go pick up a new project. Stick with me here. All right, as you can see, it is another day now, and so we're gonna, now that we got this pulled out, I'm gonna do a little walk around, show you the car here. So this car is a 1966 American, Rambler American 220. And you saw I picked this up just a short little drive, about an hour, 15 minutes away or so. And so I've already done a few things here. I've kind of cleaned it out a little bit, but let's start in the trunk here. So as you can see here in the trunk, there's just not a ton of rust. And so there's a couple little spots in this area that I'll probably clean up. We'll see once we get the wire wheel to a lot of this, whether or not it cleans up really well. But you know, over here in the wheel wells, nothing bad. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but even the back of the back seat there isn't terrible. I think it'd be pretty easy to reupholster all that. Both wheel wells look good. The wiring back here definitely needs a little bit of work, refresh. That shouldn't be a big deal. Trunk looks really good. Now even you know, wheel wells, pretty solid. Rockers look really good. Inside here, you can see the floor pans. You know, found one little hole right here, but that's not too bad. Dash, you know, these old dashes, you know, they get cracked. That just happens. But most of the dash is a piece of sheet metal, and so should be able to pull that out and then reupholster that. Because it's just this one little piece here, starts right about there, ends here, that you can just pull off and then reupholster that no problem. And so here you can see, it might be hard to see, about 57,000 miles. Don't know if that's 157, 257,000, but you can see the pedals look pretty good. So I guess it's your guess on whether that's 57, 157, 257. I don't think it's much more than 57 myself. So you can see back seat here, it's all tore up. Also, the headliner, you can see, is moldy and kind of nasty. That'll have to come out. Looks like there was something living up here too. So we'll have to get that all replaced, but I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. Overall, still pretty happy with the rust situation in here. Nothing terrible. These seats, obviously I've removed the passenger seat. These seats, the passenger seat's also one of these, and those are not the original seats, obviously. And so I'm looking for replacements. They made like bucket seats and bench seats as well. And so we're going to figure out what we're going to be able to replace that with. So let's go up front, look at the power barn here. As you can see, this is the 199 cubic inch inline six. I'll put, it's kind of hard to see here, but it's got the tag right there, which essentially shows that this was came off the assembly line in Kenosha, Wisconsin in June 10th, I believe it is, 1966. And the J there indicates it's a 199 cubic inch engine. And everything in here isn't too bad. I went ahead and did a little washing of it, kind of sprayed things down. Still need to do a little bit of work. Obviously it's been leaking a little bit of oil here and there, and there's a lot of road grime on everything. So far what I've done, I've gone in, done a little bit of carburetor cleaning. It starts, you have to turn it over a bunch. You'll see here in a little video that, takes a minute or so for the engine to kind of get going with the starter. And so with that, I managed to basically burn the starter out. And so I've gotten that removed. That's going to be really hard to see, but starter is removed. Got that over on the bench. Got a replacement on the way. And so that's one thing that really needed to get done. And so the next thing, like I said, I have run this, taken it for a couple little drives. That gives it a little bit of a chance to kind of see what these cylinders are doing. So let's pull out some spark plugs here, and we'll see what they look like. So yeah, as you can see, this one is pretty gummed up. Let's look at some of the other ones. This thing blows a little bit of blue smoke, and so definitely because it's got like maybe a seal or something. Yeah, that one's looking pretty gummed up too. Just you're running super rich, looks like. You can see it's just black all over that end there. Same way on number 3. Yeah, you can see this one got oil on it. So it's been a couple days since I ran this, so definitely oil getting down into the cylinders, which is what causes that blue smoke. As you can see too, you know, these are all new wires. Spark plugs look fairly new as well, even though they're all gummed up. Yeah, even that one looking all gummed up. So not quite as bad on the tip as the other ones. The strap is definitely getting gummed up. Yeah, and that one's all, this one's all sooty and nasty too. No. Definitely oil getting passed somewhere. My bet is it's probably the valve seals. Going to be hard to tell until we take the valve cover off. And maybe do a compression test, leak down test on this engine, which is one of the things I'll be doing. So, you know, I took the cap off. Let's go take that off real quick. So you can see this cap looks really new. There's a new condenser down here as well. Point looks all good, and so I don't think it's anything with the rotor, the cap, or the points or anything like that. Those seem to be pretty good, though I have noticed that the connection to the vacuum advance on the rotor here has a little leak over on the carburetor, and so that'll need to be addressed. I think that's one of the problems that with starting, other than probably the carburetor needs to be rebuilt. So put this back on, and then I think we'll wrap this up. So there you have it. You know, thanks for coming along for that ride and checking out the new project car. We're going to have lots of videos on that. I'll probably be pulling that engine out and doing a rebuild on it. And you know, I've already got the starter sitting over here that I need to replace, and so we'll do a little video on that. Probably do the carburetor rebuild as well. I don't know if I'll do separate videos for that. I do have some 4Runner videos coming up too. I've got a AC condenser and dryer replacement that I got to do right before the starts getting hot here in August. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. You know, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up as well. You can always follow me on Instagram at Weekend Wrench Turner, and now on TikTok at Weekend Wrench Turner. Thanks for watching. Keep on wrenching.